Hey people, what's going on? It's the 27th of May, and saying hello. Not making a video every day kind of feels good. Making one when I feel like it is the way to do it. Hope life is treating you all well. Stuff in my corner is busy, good, mix. It's always a mix of good and challenging. I say take it in stride. That's what I try to do, is take it all in stride. Let me tell you about a little bit of music. I'm not going to stay long. Martin Archer's Discus Music sent me one of their more recent releases. High Res Heart, Martin Archer, Charlotte Keefe, Martin Pyne. Done during lockdown. Each person recorded their part and sent it off to the others for them to add to it. There is an essence of AACM going on here. They say in the notes that's what they were going for. The association that the Art Ensemble of Chicago came from. And I'm going to give them props. I think that they are pretty successful at the endeavor. This does not have any major sparks on it. However, for you jazz listeners and for you folks who actually pay attention to what's happening while you're listening, there's a whole lot good here. Alrighty? Martin Archer's technique to me sounds like it sounds like you're getting better, or maybe I'm just starting to actually recognize your style, Martin. But this is a hearty thumbs up. New release from Discus Music, High Res Heart. Good stuff. Good stuff. If I didn't tell you, I'd completed the cataloging of my entire collection. I completed it. I do, funnily enough, keep finding things that I missed, but that's okay. But it's kind of cool knowing, and it's not going to go public. No, not going public. Some recent additions to the collection is this. George Russell, The Essence of George Russell. This is a U.S. reissue of the 1971 album. I've had part of this on vinyl for years. The Electronic Sonata for Souls, Loved by Nature. I have the version that was issued on Strata East. However, I did not know that it was incomplete. That one has parts 1 and 2. This includes the third part, which is a whole 27 minutes long, and it's brilliant. This is fantastic. I highly recommend this. Major players on this. Major players. Leonard Aberg. Jan Garbrick. Harold Anderson. Terje Ripdahl. John Christensen. Fantastic. Oh, the other news before I forget is that I got word from FPE Records that they got in the test pressings yesterday for my album. I'll receive one shortly, but I told Matt to give it the green light. He knows what he's doing making records. If the plates are good, give it a go. I'm just excited. Things are happening, okay? It's in process. But as a result, it caused me to go back and play an FPE release, Nicole Mitchell, Mandorla Awakening, Emerging World. This is brilliant. This is really very, very good. And this is in the jazz house. Jazz improvisation, nature music. I almost want to call some types of organic flow of sound and playing is like nature music. It's improvisation, but it's like if you were out in the yard and you were just listening to the world. That's the sound of some improvisation. This one has that. This is very good. Nicole Mitchell. I'm still blown away I'm on that label. I'm on the same label as Nicole Mitchell. I haven't played it yet, but I just picked up the brand new black midi Cavalcade. Yeah, I like this band. Now, this isn't the best new band that I've heard. I hear a lot of stuff that they don't talk about because it's just so much stuff going by, and they may not have a product to show you. But Black Midi does impress me very much. I think this is some really brilliant music of the moment. But there's some other people too who just escape me to tell you about. There's some very interesting things going on musically in the world. Always. An oldie I played yesterday, just hadn't been forever. Genesis, Wind and Wuthering. You know, time is starting to creep into on some of the way some of that music sounds to me. It's interesting. I kind of thought that would never happen. But parts of that album kind of sounded like, they got by with that. That wasn't really all that cool. Anyway, a few days ago, Bob Dylan turned 80. You best believe I have Bob Dylan in my collection. Blonde on Blonde. Very important artist. Even controversial, of course, at times historically. I say still controversial. So I popped this on. Yesterday was Miles Davis's birthday, and I was happy to share with people online that Miles Davis has been to my parents' house. I don't remember him like I remember people like Johnny Griffin, John Coltrane, Rahsaan Roland Kirk. Those are some people that pop up to mind that I remember as a kid at the house. Miles Davis might have scared me, or maybe I was outside playing or something, or somehow I didn't connect with Miles when he came to visit my dad. But I wanted to share that. Pulled this and played it because I really like this album. McCartney number 3, I like side 2. I find it really sad that when I post it, that immature people who really have no idea what they're saying slag the album up and say that it sucks and they expected more, and it's like, boy, y'all people just don't have no perspective at all about time, age, anything. So short-sighted to me to say such things about Paul McCartney. And this is not original, but I played this all the way through a few days ago because it's just still fantastic. 13th Floor Elevators, In the Jug, all these songs. Roller Coaster, Monkey Island, Don't Fall Down. Some classic shit. Okay, folks. So, things are happening with my album. Also, this installation, Charlie Friedman's Soundscapes for the Present Future. I'm jazzed. He's making part of the program, which is now sold out, the public performance that's coming up in a couple weeks of this installation with all the guitars and mandolins. It's sold out. I take part credit for that, because once people found out that the program includes, now I'm also blown away because I submitted a couple of things for it, but I also took several other compositions of mine down there because I was curious what they would sound like on it. And Charlie Friedman, the artist, loves them, so he's dedicating a whole section of the program to my compositions. He's going to be programming about 10 of them. I originally only assumed maybe they'd use one. Awesome. It just feels awesome. Okay, that's what's happening with me. I hope you all are well. I do.